Good evening, everybody. Welcome in to the Sunday nights, or not Sunday night, same night, Sunday. It's Tuesday, Top Rope Tuesday, right here on the MVP District. Referee Brandon Toll here. Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? As we are live here on Tuesday night, Tube Top Tuesday. I didn't know Fun in the Sun Tuesday. What's up, Zach? All right. Can anyone check my Instagram to see if make sure my Instagram feed's working or working for the live video at least? Because I can't see it on my end. I plugged it into District. We're trying this again this week. What's up, E-Mart? Little Lebowski? Lebowski! Where's my white Russian at? What's up, Rob? All right, well, I hope I'm streaming to Instagram. So I hope it's working. So we'll just let it go. All right. Let's put something on stage first. Made some quick work of one of the baseballs. Here's the other one. And then also, after all of our FedEx garbage from a couple nights ago, you're not seeing me live on Instagram. Okay. All right, well, I'll fix this. Watch this. We also got this in. I'm alive. Hey, look at that. Look what we got. Boom. Yeah, it didn't come yesterday either. It came today. That's the horrible thing. Yeah, it took them long enough. All right. So I spent some time before we got going tonight. Spent some time before we got going tonight that we to get everything set up. All right. Let's try this. So let me send out the notification. So we're going to go ahead and start with this. We'll do select. We'll do select and all that second. Select Chrome Black and a Bowman Mega second. So let's just not even waste any time here. Let's go ahead and notify everybody. And we're going to head right on over to the randomization station here. And we're just going to get in. So once we clear through Bowman and the Mega Boxes, the other one, I can come up with some stuff on the fly afterwards. But the other one would be, well, speak of, here's the other one for tonight, and then I'll get creative and come up with something. Two hobby random spot for Chrome WWE. If we clear through that, then I'll get creative with some stuff tonight. I will get creative with some stuff for you guys because I got a whole nother case of mega boxes that came in as well today. And then all my series 2 showed up. So that'll be ready for Thursday. So Thursday at noon, we're going to kick off Thursday. So let's head over here. All right. What's up, Mike? So this is 25348 Sapphire. So this one is Sapphire. Just for everyone here, 48 is a Sapphire, a Hobby, and a Mega Box. Bowman Hobby. All right. Let's roll the dice here. 9 times up. Okay, there's names. Let's roll teams here, shall we? How is everybody this evening? 6 times. All right. Here we go. So take a look at this. Nice. Yeah, it was cool to see him last week, Ryan. Tamboli Orioles, Wayne Colorado, Casey Houston, Tom Dodgers, Rich Meyer Yankees, Casada Kansas City, Corey Odlin Toronto, Bill Griggs San Diego, Corey Detroit, Fillmore Angels, Emart Arizona, Philly Mike Washington, Casey Seattle, Wayne Miami, Jason Pfeiffer Texas, Claudio Tampa, Michael, Pittsburgh Payne, Cubs, Casada, Boston, Casey Brewers, Casada Pirates, Andrew Moore, Atlanta, Rich Meyer Twins, Casada Phillies, Tamboli White Sox, Michael Ellsworth Cardinals, Furtman Mets, Wayne Conley Giants, Steven Tanizaki Oakland, John Kennel Cincinnati, and Andrew Moore Cleveland. Rays for Yanks, Mets for Reds, Reds for Astros. All right. Let's get this set up here. Here we go. What's up, Tony? But yes, guys, if you can help me clean up, if you guys can help me close out WWE, then we'll get creative after that. We'll come up with some options here for tonight. What's up, Phil? All right. All right. Passing on the Mets and the Stros. All right. Any other trade offers? All quiet already tonight. It's already so quiet tonight. All right, going once. Going twice. All right, let's do this. Set up the YouTube. Yeah, that was a good promo. Not gonna lie. That even got my attention. I was like, whoa. I like it. I like where they're going with it. Truth be told. Michael, grab yourself a WWE spot. All right. We're going to work our way up here. I think so. I do think a world title is in the offing for him. I do think a world title is in the offing for him. For the fellow TNA alum. All right, we're going to start the Mega Box. What's up, Mike? What's up, Wayne? We're going to go Mega Box to... we're going to go Mega Box and then the Hobby and then Sapphire to round it out. Just going to work our way up here. We're going to work our way up. If we can close wrestling again tonight, guys, that would be a great step. I've got something as well, a nice little cheap wrestling one that I'll throw up for the weekend or next week. We can do that later. But I want to get through this one. We got a new person that's got a spot in this one that's on stage. I want him to come in here. Painter, Simpson, Zaire Hope, Luke Centered, Kendall, Christian Campbell, Jonathan Long. All right, so that does it for those. Let's hit these. Let's see what we can yank out of these. Holiday, Judge, Trout, Kobe Mayo, Rookie of the Year, Clausen, Montilla, Connor Griffin, Condon, Yolfrin Castillo, Mojo Auto, Bonus Auto, Texas, Jason Pfeiffer, and then Kyle DeBarge first to round out the Mega Box. What's up, my money? Trying to keep things organized. I cleaned stuff up today and got everything from the weekend sorted out accordingly. All right. All right, here we go. Hobby time. Maybe we'll get lucky and we will and we'll hit a Papadopoulos tonight in our Sapphire box. That would break the streak. I've never hit a Papadopoulos and Sapphire ever. And we're in the theme of breaking streaks this year. All right. Brooksley Rockstar rookie, Gonzalez, Fontenelle. Mino Rodriguez 100, Flores, Fuentes. Kellen Lindsay, Ricardo Yan. Caglione Greatness Loading, Ricardo Yan first X-Fractor, Arizona. Basalo. Dylan Feen, first Bowman, purple, the 250, 60 at 250. Oakland. Yes, they're still Oakland to me. Steven Tanizaki. Mavita Hernandez, Edwin Perez. Thomas White 100, Morlando Perella. What's everybody up to tonight? Besides Ryan wishing he was at Kaufman tonight. Is Jazz Chisholm getting booed? Ryan, you probably would know that. Every time he's up. I've seen the social media trend on that. Sasaki Rockstar rookies, Villarreal, Jesus Lopez, Harry Ford, Janik, Connor Griffin, Drew Jones, Cano Hernandez, Benji VIP, Stafora First Mini Diamonds, Red Legs, John Kennel. Wrong penny sleeves. There we go. Ortiz. Red rookie, James Wood, Washington. Philly Mike. Cruz, Fabian Lopez. Carson Williams 100. Santos, Bazzana, and Freeman. We're going to go Cags. Cags first hunting today. McAdoo. Emart. Jace, Rookie of the Year. Ramirez. Caglione. Speak of. Kyle Teal, Greatness Loading. Corey Lewis. Yofree. Connor Griffin, 100. Teal to 125. 83 to 125. Pittsburgh. Quesada. McGonigal. Tunche Cheng. First Purple Ray Wave to 250. 156 to 250. Pittsburgh. Quesada. A couple of Pittsburghs back to back there. Mate 100. Letson, Mobley. Dylan Cruz, Card Shop, Washington. Castillo, Mejia. Lucas Ramirez, Blue Bandana to 125. 77 to 125. Angels. Phil Moore. Yuri Perez. DeVries VIP. Dioff First Snakeskin, Minnesota. Brian Richmeyer. Quinn Matthews, Fernando Cruz. All right. Last stack on the hobby, and then what we all been waiting for. What's going on, Zelda? How are you? I see Yellow Wave. I just saw Yellow Wave. Right there. Alcantara, Rookie of the Year. Ugarte, Walcott. Bazzana Card Shop. Bazzana VIP. Montes. What's up, LA Collectibles? Santa Bria. Hampton, we're going to save that. Freeland 100. Emerson Echevarria. Kaysen, Hightower, Schwellenbach, Greatness Loading, Dylan Fan, and Yofree. All right, behind Hampton, Ismail Javier, color match. To 75 first, 65 to 75, San Diego. Bill Drake, Baba Booey. To round out the hobby box. Yeah, very nice looking color match. I agree to that one, Phil. Do like that. All right. Fafa. So 1 auto, 3 parallels. Let's go, Fafa. Teal. Base. Gold. Base. Orange. Yellow. So we've got a parallel auto, most likely, unless they juiced us up here. We got an extra parallel. And there we got Sapphire Selections, most likely. All right. Santana. Urena first, New York. PJ Morlando. First Bowman Sapphire Auto to 199. 139 to 199. Miami Marlins. Wayne Conley. That'll do. That's a good one. Top 15 guy. Caminetti. Dioff first. Aiden Smith. Garcia first. Baltimore. Morales. Petre first. Tampa. Kendall. Jonathan. Campbell. Wilkinson. Condon. Nick Kurtz. Slade Caldwell. Sapphire Selections. That actually looks really cool. Arizona. Emart. All right. So we're going to start with green. Simpson. Jonathan Long. Daniel Ugarte. First green to 99. 71 and 99. Kansas City. KC. Casada. All right. I think yellow's next. Mitch Jeb first. Benji. Quintero first. George Klassen first yellow to 75. 59 to 75. Angels. Phil Moore. So bonus parallel. I'm not arguing against that. Luis first. Suarez first. McAdoo first. Seaver King to 50. 14 to 50. Washington. Philly Mike. Isaac. All right. Escobar. Dowell Joseph. Johnny Level first. Josh Nixon Garcia. First to 25. 2 of 25. Boston. Casada. Very good box. That one came through strong. Very strong. All right. Let's recap. Javier first to 75. Ramirez first to 125 paper. Ching first to 250. Connor Griffin 100 to 125. Sephora First Mini Diamonds. Fiend First to 250 auto. Castillo Mojo auto. Sapphire Selection Slade Caldwell. Ugarte First to 99. Clausen First to 75. Seaver King to 50. Garcia First to 25. PJ Morlando First auto to 199. To round out that and our first look at 25 Sapphire. Hopefully we'll have more. Not bad. All right. Let's do the second one. Select Chrome Black and Mega Box. 25359. Let's reset this. And I've already pulled names. Let me pull a team list here. And then we'll head right over to the randomization station. We will not waste any time. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Randomization station. 5 times for names. And then teams. Hey, Casey. Hey, Tom. 6 times. All right, here we go. McGee, Oakland, Texas. Andrew Moore, Angels. Dan, Seattle. Kara, Cincinnati. Wayne, Cubs. Bill Gray, Cardinals. Phil, San Diego. McGee, Pittsburgh. Casada, Arizona. Rapoli, Miami. McGee, Philly, Brewers, Rays. Casada, Rockies, Dodgers. Fillmore, Blue Jays. Casada, Giants. Tom, Atlanta. Claudio, Nats. Tom, White Sox. Wayne, Twins. Furtman, Boston. Andrew Moore, Baltimore. McGee, Detroit. Casada, KC. Claudio, Yankees. Casada, Guards, Astros, Mets. Trade window is open. The Astros are available. What's up, Rapoli? How are you? Right. While we're doing a trade window here, let me pull the other one real quick. Pull 5-8. Pull the draft in the mega box. All right. Reds for Red Sox. Furtman. All right. Reds for Red Sox. Done. Any others? All right. Going once. Going twice. All right. Trade window closed. Check this out here. Let's get over here. 5-9. Bring you guys back over. Grab what I need. All right, we'll start with the mega box, and then we'll do select, and then we'll do chrome black. Here we go. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. So Thursday at noon Eastern, and then we are off until Sunday. And then next week, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is the idea. Sunday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and then we're off for almost a week with the Fanatics Fest trip. I literally spent an hour writing down, I'm trying to keep track of all of my travel plans for the next month and a half. It was a lot. What's up, Colt? Montes, Echeverria, Emerson, Hampton, Weatherholt, Hightower, Fiend, Kaysen, Connor Griffin. I wonder if there will be any there. That's going to be the question. Truth be told. All right. Let's topple this now. Yeah, I wonder. I'm very interested to see what's going to go with Fanatics Fest, to be truthfully honest. Since I didn't go last year. Caglione, Braden Montgomery, Ramirez first, J-Rod, Carroll, Mariano first, Johnny Level first, Pineda first, Dana Rookie of the Year, Schwellenbach Rookie. To round out the mega box. go select. See if we can hit another dual auto again. Another dual auto, and this would be super. All right. Painter, Pinchot, Bryce Matthews. Looks like we already got our auto right here behind Bryce. Emerson Premier Level. Can someone tell me why I think it's a good idea that Bud Selig gets a card? I'm just saying. Like, why? Why? Aiden Miller, Reggie Jackson Tricolor, McGonigal, Silas Arden, Connor Norby rookie, Hackenberg, Lofton rookie Tricolor, By the Numbers, Gunner, Spacer, Jacob Wilson. Seriously, why does Bud Selig have a card? Behind Bryce Matthews, Colt Keith, rookie refractor auto. Detroit, and this is Joe McGee. Okay. It's another spacer. It's all quiet in the room tonight. Thomas White, Alomar, Thomas White Silver, Dollander, Will Clark Premier Level, Teal, Bryce Matthews, Noah Schultz Tricolor, Mariano Rivera By the Numbers, Boffrin, Luis Angel, Clemmy, Marcelo Mayer to 199, 189, and 199 Boston, Kara, Judge Turbocharged, Billy Martin, I believe it's all quiet tonight. Everybody just has me on in the background, yeah? Steve Garvey, Chipper, Kierstad, rookie silver. Sensations, Jacob Gonzalez, Colin Houck, Murray, Bradfield, Miles Naylor White to 99, 51 and 99, Oakland. Joe McGee. Spencer Jones, Sensations. Ryan Braun, Diamond Level. Chorio, rookie Diamond Level. Walcott, Lombard, Hackenberg, Red to 149, 26 of 149, Atlanta. Tom. And Bobby Mercer, tie-dye, pinstripe relic to 25, 13 of 25, Yankees. Claudio. All right. I agree, Mikey. Boom. All right. Takes care of that. Last 3 to round out the select box. Jacob Wilson, rookie. Weisenhunt, Alomar Silver, Caminero, rookie. Caminero, rookie again. Mantle, Namala, Hurston Waldrip. Tie-dye rookie to 25, 12 of 25. Atlanta again. Tom. Tie-dye back-to-back. Ethan Salas, Sensations, red to 99, 41 and 99. San Diego. Phil Moore. All right. Homer Bush Jr., DeVries, Crawford, All Rise, Judge to 49, 26 of 49 Yankees. Zach Veen and Adele Amador. Rookie auto, silver. Colorado Rockies. Team we haven't heard much of tonight. Colorado Casada. To round that out. Move these over here. And that leaves us with this. What's up, Rapoli? Yeah, I heard about it. It went over the Hall of Fame at Kauffman. That is wild. That is wild. Caminero, Harper, Lindor, Arizarena, Whitcomb rookie, Brian Reynolds to 150, 127 to 150, Pittsburgh. Joe. Alcantara rookie, Vlad, Dylan Cruz rookie, Duran, DeGrom, Bichette to 150, color match, Toronto, 109 to 150, Blue Jays. Phil Moore. And that leaves our auto. Zebby Matthews, rookie auto to 5. All right, 1 of 5. Minnesota. Who has Minnesota? Wayne Conley. Well done, Wayne. So, Amador Silver rookie auto, Judge to 49, Salas Sensations to 99, Waldrip to 25, tie-dye, Bobby Mercer, tie-dye relic to 25, Hackenberg to 149, Miles Naylor to 99, Mayer to 199, Colt Keith, Diamond Action Signature Silver Auto, Bichette to 150, Reynolds to 150, Zebby Matthews rookie auto to 5. To round out the break. Not bad. Not bad at all. That might be the lowest numbered Chrome Black auto we've had. I'll take it. All right. Let's go Caglione hunting, shall we? Let's go to the randomization station here. Send the notification. This is 358. All right, here we go. Pull up my list here. John? All right, let's do names. 10 times. Let's do teams. 4 times. All right. Here we go. Joe Boston, Ben Toronto, Casey Metz, Casada St. Louis, Michael Ellsworth Philly, Casada Cleveland and Tampa, Joe McGee Cincinnati, Wayne Detroit, Andrew Moore Seattle, Furtman Colorado, Carrick Kansas City, Casey Miami, McGee White Sox, Casada Pittsburgh, Wayne Yankees, Joe McGee Angels, Dan San Diego, McGee Dodgers, D-backs Giants, Matthew Lockwood Brewers, Shuta Cubs, Andrew Moore Houston, Casada Atlanta, Matthew Lockwood Texas, Tamboli Baltimore, Casada Oakland, McGee Twins, and Tamboli Washington. Trade window is open. What's up, Shoot Up? How are you? Rockies available. Yeah, doing well. Just trying to keep up right now. Just trying to keep up. Blue Jays available? Yeah, right. Since we all know I pull the Marlins. Normally I only pull the Marlins if Ben Schroeder's here. Looking for Phillies, Mike Allsworth. He's Pittsburgh Payne. Tag him. Mets available as well. Furtman, Yankees for Rockies. Wow, I think that's a first. What's up, Rich28? How are you? Marlins for Rockies. That's another one. That's another one. So Casey, right. And then after this, we can do WWE. Any other offers? I'm working on it, Ben. I'm working on trying to put something together here. But as of right now, no, but I'm working on it. Working on it as we go. Right. All right, going once. Going twice. All right, trade window closed. Set this up here. Bring you guys back over. Grab a box. All right. Oh, okay. Marlins for Rockies. Hold on. Change it on mine too. Boom. Yep, got it. You guys are good. All right. Let's do the mega boxes first here. So this is 25358. Okay. Let's mega box this thing here. So there's the first one. Let's open both. We'll do open both. So guys, grab your series 2 for Thursday. The half case jumbos do include shipping. So that's why there's no stack breaker on stage right now, is because I'm going to hold all this over. I'll sort it tonight. That way it's all ready to go. And then whatever we rip on Thursday in the half cases that includes shipping will go out this weekend. So we're going to stick close to the normal. Morlando, Christian Moore. Javier Klassen. DeVries, Thomas White. Cheng, Cam Smith. All right, need some help on wrestling, guys. 25 left. And then we'll figure something out after that. McGonigal, yourself. Fuentes. Mejia, Letson. Castillo, Basalo. Fontenelle, Perella, and that does it for the non-mojos. Let's see what the mojos have to give us here. Looking forward to Inception next week. Inception will be fun. Connor Norby, rookie. Kobe Mayo, Thomas White first. Urena, Suk Jang, J-Rod, Mookie, Scooble. Jackson Jobe, rookie of the year. Slade Caldwell, Louder, Brooks Lee, Quintero, Cooper Pratt, VIP, Acuna, Lindor, Witt, J-Ram, Dylan Cruz, rookie of the year, and a James Wood, rookie mojo to round out the mega boxes. All right, now the big boy. I haven't ripped this in a while. It's been a minute since we've done this one. All right, token holders. I am going to put 2020, this year's Leaf Trinity. I'm gonna put personals up hopefully later tonight for you guys. I got solicited on it, and we'll see what we get. Holman, Burkholder, Santucci, Lindsay, Connor Griffin, Gillen, Carter Johnson, DeVries and Toon, Sirota Refractor, Herring Refractor. Chandler Welch first, paper to $4.99, 406 of $4.99. Milwaukee. Start this one off. Who has Milwaukee? Matthew Lockwood, Ramirez, Taylor, Trey Morgan, Cruz, De Los Santos, Santana, Tibbs, Hagen Smith Refractor, Emil Morales, Ryan Santana, Drew Beam first to 99, Grass, 38 of 99. Kansas City, Kara. Kara, I'm rooting for you if we can get a Caglione here. What did Ben's Caglione go for final price on bids? I didn't even see the finish of it because we were here streaming. Drew Beam, Dakota Jordan, Egan, Josh Carone, Diaz, Brian Holiday, Ryan Sloan, first base auto, Seattle. Seattle's Andrew Moore. It's a strong number, Ben. It's a very strong number. Bizana Plasma, Rodney Green, and Schlesinger firsts It's a very strong number. What's up, Lowmaker? Romeo, Kent, Hurtado, Celestin, Lombard, Cerna, Candiotti, Derich Valdez, Lunar, DiMartini, Refractor, Shepherdson, Refractor to round out the first one. It's a pretty strong number, not going to lie. Very strong number. Nice. That's awesome. Saki, Comathis, Thomas, Blake Burke, Payne, Chase Burns, Gage Miller, Cam Smith Plasma, Jared Thomas Refractor, Yermi Rodriguez Refractor. Albertus, Typeet, Vargas, Teal, Valorio, Giovanni, Parker Smith, Caminetti, In Action, Atlanta, Casada, Cole Mathis Refractor, first Naylor Refractor. All right. Luciano, Campos, Aaron Parker, Causey, Bryce Cunningham, Levi Sterling, Kellen Lindsey, first Bowman, base auto, Dodgers. That's a good one. Dodgers, Joe McGee. I don't know, Ben. There's no baseball around. I looked hard last night. Caminetti draft, Braylon Payne, first refractor, Lauder refractor. I looked, and there is absolutely no baseball going on Thursday night unless for some reason the Mets game gets delayed. All the minor league teams are out of town. And there's no like tours or anything we could do. No. Yeah. I thought no, the Mets are down there. Go see Frozen the musical. I don't think Ben could sit through a musical. Take him to see The Lion King. Nimala to $4.99, $1.99 to $4.99. Toronto. We could take him to see The Lion King. Would you really want to see Hamilton? Foley, Lorenzo, Diaz, Vargas. It's expensive. Sprout, Zach Veen. We got another grass coming up. Oh, okay. Radney, Blake Burke, first refractor, Arias refractor. Bryce McCage to 99, grass. 86 and 99, Milwaukee. Matthew Lockwood. At the Garden. At MSG. What do you think, Ben? I mean, we could go into the city and go to MSG. Shuffle behind Cortez, Doty, O'Farrell, Bryce Rayner. There we go. Hagen Smith. Hagen Smith to 125. Lunar. Teal Lunar. White Sox. Joe McGee. I don't know about that, Ben. That would really set the narrative. Hagen Smith draft, Shojinaga refractor, Noble Meyer refractor. I mean, do you want to go see WNBA? I've never been to a WNBA game before. Tanner Jones, Dana, Morales, Baez, De Los Santos, Emerson, DeVries, Sky Blue, matching tattoos, Walcott and Tune. That's just wrong, Bill. Trey Snyder, first refractor, Draw Perez refractor. That's just wrong. That's just straight wrong. Any way you slice it, that's just straight wrong. All right, one more shot in an auto here. That's screwed up, Furtman. If we do that, then you get a tattoo of feet. Sirota, DeMartini, Green, Snyder, Shojinaga, Bagwell. Ooh, Yellow Wave. Nick Kurtz in tune. Saki, first refractor, Tommy Troy. Saving that for a minute. Let's see what's in this. Oh, that's not a fair fight, Casey. Abel, Tyson Neighbors, Auger, Vladdy, Salas, Matt Shaw, Luis Baez, Braden Montgomery Plasma, Bagwell first refractor, Cooper Pratt refractor. So this is an auto. Yellow Wave auto. Tyson Lewis to 50, Gold Wave auto. First Bowman. Red Legs. Joe McGee. The Gold Wave auto. To round out the box and round out the break. That's just wrong. Next tattoo I'm getting is Abbey Road Paws. That's the next one I'm getting. I've been to the Garden twice. One as a fan and one as a worker. I went to the Royal Rumble 2008 at the Garden, and then I worked AAA at MSG in 2019 at the Garden. I've been to the Garden since. Hagen Smith first to 125, McCage to 99 grass, Nimala to 499, Caminetti, Drew Beam to 99, Chandler Welch to 499, Tyson Lewis Gold Wave auto to 50, Kellen Lindsay auto, Ryan Sloan auto to round out that break. All right. Let me see what I can come up with here. Yeah, they play in the afternoon, though, Dan. We don't get in until after the game starts. We don't get in until after the game starts. Unfortunately. It stinks. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, or a rain delay for the Yankees. Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. Oh, that's even better if they play at Barclays. I've never been to Barclays before. That would be fun. All right. So you got 25 left in wrestling. I am working on something else here. Let's see. Take a thing. All right. Yeah, they play Phoenix. I mean, to get into the Liberty game, I mean, Upper Deck's $21 for the Liberty. I mean, you could sit dead center. I ain't paying that much. I ain't paying that much. Let's see here. $20 rows up for like 160. I mean, it all seems very reasonably priced here. I think that's also a relative word, though. I mean, you could sit in the 200s, second row for $75. Yeah. So that's pretty cheap if we're looking for something to do on Thursday night while we're up there. Yeah, I guarantee you we can make that we could get under that for sure. For sure. But oh, that would be fun. Can we get it? Do you think we could get it for under $75? That's the real question. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Let me run some numbers here real quick that are off all you can get wings at B Dubs. There's a really good Chinese place out by Newark. Ben, have you ever had Wawa before? The gas station? I'll have to take you there. They got one by Newark. It's like my go-to stop when I get in when I used to fly into Newark. Hold on. All right, how about this? If we fill wrestling, no, no, no. All right. How about this? If we fill wrestling, I'll give you a Leaf Signature Series multi-sport. We can go after another Mahomes auto and 2 mega boxes for $17 if we fill wrestling. Got to fill the wrestling tonight. What do you guys think of that? So 4 autos guaranteed on Signature Sport, and then 2 mega boxes. Hopefully, we'll pull an auto out of this new case. We gotta fill wrestling first. Okay. There we go. All right. Well, we got to fill wrestling to get to this point, though. Got to fill WWE. Let me throw out a tweet here while I'm working on it here. Let's see. Wrong one. Let's see here. There we go. I hear Abby the Break Dog stirring over there. All right. Let's do this. Let's fill wrestling. Let's fill WWE. And then I'll post this up for tonight. Because that's what we do. No wrestling fans? If you're over on YouTube or Twitch, come on over, zebrabreaks.com, hit the live button. Come on in and grab spots. If you're on Instagram, same thing. Wayne's in. Boom. Put those down there. Do this. Yo. McGee's in. He's in the PY, the pick your group. Yeah, I figured the pick your group would go for next week. All right, Andrew's in. What's up, Kevin? How are you? All right. How are you, Kevin? Joe's in. All right, we're down to 17. We're getting there. See ya. Ben's going to be hinging on that rain delay. I'm telling you right now. All right, since Ben's gone, what kind of tattoo should we have Ben get in New York? What should we have him get? Hey, Mike. Maybe like a white van to signify Jay Haskovich's love for white vans. I heart cards. I like it. Instead of I heart mom, I heart cards. Maybe the Fanatics logo. His logo. That would be fun. That would be very fun. The new one or the old one? Okay, the new one I can get behind. I was gonna say the old one. You could have it run down as like have it go down his entire leg, from like just below the knee all the way down. That would be fun. I like it. I like it. Get his logo. All right. All right, we're down to 17. If I'm mark my words right now. If if uh if they have if WWE has the same setup that they did last year, I'm having Ben um I'm having Ben do his own entrance, and I'm recording it, and we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it on here. Now the question is, what talent does he come out to? I say Rhea Ripley. uh, I think he comes out to Rhea Ripley. I like it. Kramer's in. I like that. I'm here for that. You know what? I can really get behind that, Ryan. I can really get behind that, actually. I'd be all right with that. He can come out to Bray, and then we can send Furtman out to Roman's theme. We can send Furtman out to Roman's theme. And then Jay Haskovic can come out to Hogan's theme. Mm. Man, I don't even know if I could find those. Could you even find those? What's up, Zach? Can we even find those? I don't know. Do you guys hear Washington had a call up today? The Nats? The Nationals called up their top minor leaguer prospect, Bruce the Bat Dog. He's the organization's leader in head pats, belly rubs, and good boys since he made his debut September of last year. More teams should have bat dogs. I think that's just good for everybody. Even if your team's playing bad, it'll make you smile. Bengals doing Bengals things today. Go figure. All right, we're down to 10. Let me throw out another post on this real quick. All right. All right. Anybody got a Royal score? I guess I can look. It's not good. So they're getting their tails kicked right now. How bad is it? Oh my lord! Holy crap! Yeah, I literally just saw that. I just saw that going. Huh! All right. Fair enough. I guess Caglione isn't doing so well tonight. That stinks. It's the hangover of coming off the road. Yeah, I saw that. Where's that one at? 10, edit, 8. All right, got it here. Greg Price is in. Hey, Greg, how you doing? Is Greg here? Greg, are you here? I've got a story I think Greg will like. All right, so we're down to 7. Where is he? I'm going to message him and tell him. All right. So Greg's in to get us to 7. I found something that I think he'll pop for when I see it. When I tell him. older than dirt, but he'll appreciate it. That drive to Charlotte was always nice when I did those drives to Charlotte from Cincinnati, like 8 hours. It's a beautiful part of the country, man. If you've never been to Charlotte or in the Carolinas there, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Especially when the weather's real nice. Has anyone else been to the Carolinas? Yeah, it's a beautiful part of the country. Okay, so Greg's over on the YouTube feed. So I was going through some stuff here at my house uh, this past weekend, and I found the program from, I think it was 2011. It was the NWA Legends Convention, the last Battle of Atlanta. And then I also found the program from the NWA title match that I did in 2010 in Charlotte. I'll be honest, I really miss doing Charlotte, man. I miss it. It was always fun. It was a good 3 days down there. The show was the kind of capper of the weekend. And it was like, it's kind of like for the card collectors, it's kind of like the National, except for wrestling. It was always one of those once a year places. Final Boss is in. It was one of the, it was always the, it was the same weekend every year. It was one of those where you kind of built your summer around it. Kind of like we as card collectors built, a lot of us will build vacations and stuff around the National. People built vacations around that NWA Legends convention, and it did well every year that I was there. It did well every year while I was there. Like, if I ever had the financial backing, I would do something like that out here in Missouri and do it right. Get my promoter's license, get the insurance bond and stuff like that, and then run a show at the end of it. Like, it was well done. And I still have the I did Brian Danielson or Daniel Bryan, whatever you want to call him. Brian against Adam Pearce for the NWA World title. And it was a great match, fun match. But the what gets me about that match is who was on commentary. It's a guy named Les Thatcher. Les was the original owner of Heartland Wrestling Association, HWA, which was the developmental at one time in the late 90s, was developmental for both WCW and WWE. But then it was him and Terry Funk on commentary. That I popped for, was having Terry Funk on commentary for that match. Maybe one of these days I'll pull that up. We'll do a watch along of that. I've got that on DVD still here at the house. I'll have to put that on I'll have to put that on my Plex. Put it over on my Plex server, and I could pull it up on here. But that would be one that I would definitely like. We could do watch along with. Now that I have the new setup here, we could do watch along with it. I think that something like that would be fun. Would be fun to do. Here's the other story for that match. So they auctioned off, and I know Greg will remember this. We auctioned off like timekeeper, ring announcer spots for that main event, and the guy who did the ring announcing got it all backwards to the point where so for the wrestling people, all right, we're closed. Let me post that one break real quick, to the point where you know that some wrestling fans will know that it's the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. He called Bryan the Ultimate Dragon, Brian Pierce. And it was just, it took everything I had not to laugh. It was just, oh man. It was just funny. The match itself was great with those two. All right, let me post this real quick so you guys can have this. But what do you think about doing a watch along of something like that? Would people be into that? and that sort of thing if we did it? Let's see here. What number am I on break wise? 60. What do you guys think? Post this up real quick. It said 17, 17, 30. Let me pull this up real quick. Yes, yeah, I got a case. I got a case of Pro Set Metal coming. Sports guy. I'll post personals for. I'll post personals to rip on Sunday because it doesn't come out till Friday. But I can't, and I'm not streaming Friday this week, so I can't rip it until Thursday. I can't rip it until Sunday, but I will post personals of it. Yes, yeah, I got one case of it coming. All right. Okay, so that break should be posted. Let me get it in the shop here. Okay, no limit. There you go. No limit. There's your spots. All right. Let me grab the spots on WWE and we'll do this. We'll do it to it here. 2 boxes. Three, 2, 3. Yeah, we've seen better megas, Joe. That's why I'm pretty much going to do them exclusively with mixers. For me, it's an easy way of adding stuff to mixers and not adding a ton of value this year. This is because this is the first year that I could get them and not have to pay full price. That makes me happy. As long as I don't have to pay full price, because that means I'm not pricing in full price to you guys, and that's more important. All right, I'm gonna grab names here. Yeah, how did the blasters end up being way better this year? Like the blasters have been nuts, but I'll tell you, blasters have been. I don't know about you guys, but for me, blasters have been flat impossible to find, and blasters are almost rivaling mega box prices in some places. I don't know about you guys, but that's the way it's been for me at least. Hey, John. All right, give me 1 sec. Let me grab my list here. Three, two, three. $31. Okay. Here we go. That's done. That's done. All right. Grab one other thing here. My purse. All right. Let's run the randomizer here. So here we go. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab a spot list. So, Greg, I know you're over on YouTube. The way this is going to work is each spot has 8 to 9 talent in it. I can tell you what talent you have after this here, so you know who you're looking for. 8 times up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the name you'll just see here, Greg, is the headliner for this. All right, here we go. So McGee, Bianca, Mr. Bag, Batista, Michael Scott, Solo, McGee, Charlotte, Andrew Moore, Damian, McGee, Cody, Wayne, Rock, Mr. Bag, Eddie, Chris, Randy Orton, Wayne Conley, and I'll put Chris in here. Wayne Conley, Kevin Owens, McGee, Ray, Roxanne, Wayne, Austin, McGee, Kofi, Greg Rhea. It's a good spot. Wayne Taker, McGee, Becky, Zach Vi, Seth, McGee, Brett, Andrew Moore, Punk, McGee, Warrior, Tiffany Stratton, Michael Lutz, welcome, Michael, first time, Shawn Michaels spot, McGee, Alexa, and Hogan, Wayne, Faces of Foley, Kevin Benson, Cena spot, McGee, Roman. Trade windows open if anybody wants to. And then for Greg's, I know you're over on YouTube. The Rhea spot, Greg, just so you know, involves, you'll get Rhea, Carlito, Dom, Truth, or Ron Killings, whatever you call him, Finn, Jasmine Nix, JD McDonough, and Kalani Jordan. So there's your 8 talent. Trade window's open if anybody wants to do it. Priest for Brett. So, Joe, that's on you. Go do the El Campeon spot. All right. What say you, Joe McGee? Priest for the Brett spot. This, move this over here. All right, going once. Going twice. All right, trade window closed. Up there. 25323. All right, let's do this. And then we got 21 left in the megas. 21 left in the megas and signature series. Confirmed on the trade. Okay, hold on. All right, Priest for Brett. All right, done and done. Let me do it on my end here. Brett. And then Priest. Got it. All right. Let's see what we do here. All right. Jasmine said Nia Jax to 175, 82 of 175. Dragon Lee Refractor, Bray Refractor, Cena Time is Now, Raquel, Aldis, Tatum, Gargano, Brooks, Axiom, John G, Gargano to 199, 179 to 199. Bailey, Ariana, Kathy Kelly, EO, Braun, BFAB, Tazawa Refractor, Javon Prism, The Fiend and Uncle Howdy, Family Tree, Santos and Lucian Price. Carmen, Kane, Chelsea, Seamus Refractor, Tommaso Refractor, Nia Women's Division, Javier Bernal, Tongaloa, Jade. What's up, Falcons fan? That's orange to 25. That's nice. Joaquin, Bubba, Sonia, Eddie Thorpe to 25, 7 to 25. Okay. It's a start. Warming up here. Scott Hall, Shifting Gears, Roxanne, Liv, Cora, Andrade, Dante Chen, Caden Carter. I like this. Zoe Stark. Cena, the time is now. Insert. Gold to 50. 16 to 50. I'll take that. Cena spot. Kevin Benson. That's nice. It's very nice. Take that. Akam and the man. Right. Candice LeRae, KO, Brutus Creed, Hunter, Tommaso Ciampa to 249, 44 249. A nice little DIY box here. I'm all right with that. Fallon Henley Women's Division, Elektra, Naomi, Gigi, Big E, Rhea, Bronson Reed, Gallows Purple, Roxanne Paradigm, Ava, Nash, Mysterio, Van Dam Redemption, Malik Blade Pink Shimmer, Huskus Prism, Cody Slammy, Razor, and Mr. Stone. All right. These have always been pretty decent to us. We got number to 5 on Sunday. Black to 10. All right, I'll take that. Chrome Auto, Black to 10. Andre Chase, NXT. They're back and pushing him again. I'm all right with that. Andre Chase, Black to 10 from NXT. Then we should have our other auto in this. What's up, Corner? How are you? Izzy, Wesley, Ilya, AJ Pink Shimmer, Tamatanga Purple, Brett Retro, Kurt, Maurice, Xavier Woods, Jacob Batu, Katana, Elton Prince Prism, Brooks Jensen to 199, 173 to 199. How are you? Cena, the time is now. Uncle Howdy, Miko Satomura, Lexus King, Pete Dunne. There's our other auto. Lash Pink Shimmer, Punk Refractor, Freddie Blassie Retro Refractor, Trick, and Maxine. Doing good. Doing good. We've ripped some baseball. We're on to wrestling. That is Michin to 175, 66 of 175 auto. Round out box 1. Okay. See if box 2 gets better. Yeah, we did some good in Bowman Draft, and then we did a select mixer. And then Sapphire, we pulled PJ Morlando Sapphire auto and had an extra parallel. So we had four parallels instead of 3. So decent little Sapphire box to get us started. Not going to lie. Okay. See what box 2 has for us here. Punk, Tommaso, Hunter, Eddie Thorpe Refractor, Pete Dunne Refractor, Carmen, Mr. Stone, Ava, Bronson Reed, Thea Hale, Stax, Birdo, Naomi to 199, 53 of 199. Cena, the time is now. Tongaloa, Razor, Doc, Ren, Ivar, Big E Refractor, AJ Prism, Captain Lou Albano Retro, Liv Morgan, and Javier Bernal. What's up, what the cat found? The new world champion, Der General, Kit Wilson. Here's auto number 1. Otis Pink Shimmer, Lexus, Bob Orton, Becky, Roxanne, Kaiser, Waller, Apollo, Lyra Pink Shimmer, Cora Purple, Godfather Shifting Gears, Maxine, Akam, Andre Chase, Carlito, Ethan Page, Alexa Prism, Jake Cargill to 150, 129 and 150. We'll take that. Looks like they're going to be pushing her big going into Evolution, I think. Oscar Women's Division, Maurice and Trick Williams. Auto number 1 of box 2. Nice. Chelsea Green to 150. 110 to 150. Take that. Color match blue for SmackDown. For the former and she calls herself the greatest women's United States champion in history. Her and the Secret Service. All right. Last up. Okay, here we go. I think I see a bunch of orange here. So there's 2 orange right there alone. Brooks, Jasmine Nix, said, Brett Refractor, Ilya Refractor, Roman Slammy, Miko, Kurt, B-Fab, Tatum, Gargano, Shotzi. Nice. Shawn Michaels to 25. 6 of 25. We'll take that. Shawn Michaels is Michael Lutz. Retro. Mike's Retro over on Twitter. First time with us. Big Sean to 25. Very nice. Well done. Stratton Paradigm. Sean, Uncle Howdy, Brutus Creed, EO, Breaker, Gigi, Austin Prism. Yeet. Jey Uso, Paradigm to 25. 1 of 25. Okay. This just got better real quick. Take that. Tyler Bate and Alba Fire. Last 3 packs, missing an auto. Rhea, Candace, KO, Wesley, Santos Escobar to 199, 12 of 199. Shawn Michaels Hall of Fame, Carmelo, Jimmy Uso, Gigi, Big E, Mr. Stone to 175, 25 of 175. He lost the match to Santino last week at TNA against all odds. JD Pink Shimmer, Pete Dunne Purple, Thea Hale Women's, Nikita, Isla Dawn, Ray. So there's our auto. Stevie Turner Purple, Kalani Prism, Ricky Steamboat Retro, Caden Carter, and Tozawa. And our other auto, Noam Dar to 150 from Metaphor, 77 of 150 to round out the break. So Mr. Stone to 175, Santos to 199, Jey Uso Paradigm to 25, Sean to 25, Jade to 150, Naomi 199, Brooks Jensen to 199, Ciampa to 249, Cena Gold to 50, the time is now, Eddie Thorpe to 25, Gargano to 199, Nia to 175, Andre Chase Black Auto to 10, Michin to 175 auto, Noam Dar auto to 150, Chelsea Green auto to 150. To round out the break. So we got 20 left in the Megas and Sig series. Here's the thank you for filling WWE. All right, let me write this down for my list here. 323. Okay. Boom and boom. All right. FC Cincinnati forever. I agree, Bourbons. I agree completely. Couldn't agree more. Danielson was great to work with for the one time I did get to work with him. I'm glad I got one opportunity over the years to work with him. So I'm glad he got to go out on his terms. So hopefully we see what's coming to him. I know I'll probably end up running into him at I'll end up seeing him at StarCast next month. Down in Dallas. Next weekend. Of course, the weekend they're off. because of Club World Cup. And then maybe hopefully try to get home for Hell is Real. Because I've yet to see a Hell is Real in person. See ya. Thanks for dropping in. All right, we're down to 20. And then if we have to fill this one on, if we have to rip this Thursday, we can, but we can make the attempt here tonight. Can absolutely make the attempt tonight. Ooh. Right. Dare I even ask what a Royal score looks like? Trying to see what's going on here. Andrew Abbott, complete game today. Okay. All right. Reds are back above 500. Wow. Huh. All right. Can't argue against that. What is everybody up to? Yes, John. That is the one where the Messi Neymar came from. Correct. Correctamundo. What's up, Rich Meyer? How are you? Rich Meyer's in. He gets to 18. Bill? Good. How's your evening been? Nice. Did the right team win? Yeah. Really? Colombia tied Argentina. What do we I know we got Club World Cup coming up. But are we doing like World Cup qualifiers for next year right now? Yeah, the US is in trouble. US is in trouble. think they're playing tonight, right? Oh, okay. E. Martin to get us to 17. That's not a good indictment of the men's team, John. Let's be real honest with each other here. That is not a good thing. That is not a good indictment of that team. How can we be so bad? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, Club World Cup will be fun just to see. I'm not going or anything. I had the option to, and I opted out of it. I don't know even know if they're going to qualify the way they've been playing. I don't know. I don't know to be honest. Yeah, but doesn't do well if it doesn't do well even if you get the freebie and you don't even get into the round of 32. If you get into the knockouts. Like it's the host country, you have to. Yeah. I mean, given who even thinks that we're going to get out of group stage. Aren't we in the group of death? Or we would be with all the good with all the good countries. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, that you're right on that one. Yeah. Mm. Hold on. All right, we're down to 17. And I want to grab a snack. Hold on, I want to grab cheese. It's real quick. And you want All right. Gotta get my feet warm again. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We will get there. I'll put my Twitter here in chat for you. There you go. There is my Twitter. Hi, Abby the Break Dog. No cheesing? Okay. Dad'll let you cheese it. Hey, Dan. Tom and Jerry kids. Tom and Jerry kids. All right. Gotcha. Boom. Huh. Boom. Put my feet up here. I'll pull those off the screen. Pull the Cheez-Its off the screen. All right. There we go. All right, 17. All right. Let's go. Huh. 469-foot home run. Good Lord. All right. We'll give it another 10 minutes or so. If we don't have any movement, then we'll wrap it up. We'll do this on Thursday. Since we are on the short turnaround. Thursday, noon Eastern. Series 2. Wow, Switzerland 4-0 over the U.S. Ridiculous. Four nothing. Yikes. Did you guys see the news about Lee Corso? For college game day? His last game for retirement is going to be week 1. Yeah. So his first ever college game day was at Ohio State. And his last one ever will be at Ohio State when week 1, when they go to, they're going to be there for Ohio State, Texas, week 1. It's going to be a good game. I'm telling you now, that Ohio State, Texas is going to be a very good game. Yep. Bingo. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to see for week 1. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I almost thought about trying to get tickets to it, but tickets are going to be expensive for that game. I'm ready to see what he can do. I'm very ready to see what he can do. Very, very, very ready to see what they can do. I don't know. It's going to be competitive. It's going to be very competitive this year. Yeah. Who do they have? Let's see. Who do they have? Because they opened summer camp. Yeah, Julian saying. Is Kleinholz still with us? I was going to say, Kleinholz is still with us, too. I think it's going to come down to either Julian Sayin or Lincoln Kleinholz, one of the two. There was that kid was it St. Clair, the kid that they drafted that was so highly touted? No, it wasn't Mason Maggs. It's going to be a dogfight, but I think it comes down to one of those two if we're looking at how it's going to work. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be one of the two. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight. Since we're not making any movement, we can hit this up for Thursday. So, Thursday, we start at noon Eastern on Thursday. So, this in Series 2 for Thursday. We've already got one Series 2 break full, and that is one 3-box, 3 hobby box random team. The other one, 355, is still up, 13 left, and then 20, 24, and 26, and 18 in my half case jumbos. So a lot to work with there for Thursday. So that'll do it for tonight, guys. A lot of fun tonight. Kind of got that done, taken care of, squared up. So we'll be back Thursday noon, and then we'll get rolling from there. We'll kick on Series 2, guys. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you on Thursday at lunchtime. Make those lunch plans. Round the third and head for home. We'll see you on Thursday, everybody.